Do you remember the feeling of flipping through your high school yearbook? If you have heard of the excitement of yearbook class favorites from the 1970s, then you must be interested in taking a trip down memory lane. These old photographs reflect a period of past history that was full of life, energy, and a strong sense of community. The 1970s was a time of change and progression in the United States. It was a decade marked by social and political movements, including the civil rights movement, the women's liberation movement, and the anti-war movement. It was also a time of great cultural change, with the rise of disco, punk rock, and other new music genres. These photographs capture a glimpse of that era, from the fashion to the hairstyles and everything in between. The most exciting part is still ahead, so let's immerse ourselves in the images and reminisce about that era. Perhaps the best part of a yearbook is the awards section, spotlighting the students voted most likely to succeed, best dressed, most handsome, and more. They're especially interesting to look back on 40 years later. We can take note of what passed for best looking in those days, and enjoy the fashions, haircuts, and other nostalgic goodies that come from these popularity contest portions of every American yearbook. We'll stick to couples in this round, male and female students from the 1970s who somehow managed to get voted in for some manner of best or most award. The last names have been removed, but otherwise untouched. Let's have a look. The photographs showcase the spirit of the time, capturing the essence of each award-winning student. From the best dressed to the most likely to succeed, each photo tells a story of the hopes and dreams of young people living in a world full of change and promise. The hairstyles, the fashion, and the expressions on the faces of these students speak volumes about the era in which they lived. The 1970s were a time of great social and cultural change in the United States, and these photographs offer a glimpse into that world. They remind us of the hopes, dreams, and aspirations of the people who lived during that time. They capture the spirit of a generation, and they offer us a window into the past that is both nostalgic and thought-provoking. As we journey through these old photographs, let's savor history and remember the people and the stories behind the images. The 1970s were a time of change and progress, and these photographs offer us a chance to relive that era and to connect with the people who lived during that time. So, let's take a trip down memory lane and immerse ourselves in the sights and sounds of the 1970s.